Ethan Pine's library quickly became the heart of the small Oregon town. Travelers, townsfolk, and children flocked to hear the tales he wove, inspired by the journal he had discovered. But as Ethan grew older, he began to feel the pull of the forest, again a call to the life he had left behind. One autumn evening, Ethan found Birch pacing restlessly at the cabin door. The dog's keen instincts seemed to sense something amiss in the wilderness. That night, Ethan dreamed of the ancient oak where he had found the treasure. In the dream, the tree whispered his name, urging him to return. Taking his axe, a lantern, and Birch, Ethan ventured back into the forest. The journey felt eerily familiar, yet the paths had changed, overgrown with time. As they approached the clearing, a strange mist enveloped them, and the air grew heavy with silence. The ancient oak stood as majestic as ever, but something was different. Its bark shimmered faintly, as if alive with light. Ethan approached cautiously and placed his hand on its trunk. The tree trembled, and a hollow voice echoed in his mind. "Guardian of the forest, your time has come. The treasure you found was not just gold, it was the key to a bond that must be renewed." Before Ethan could respond, the ground beneath him quaked. Roots emerged, forming a spiral staircase leading into the earth. Birch barked once, then led the way down. Ethan followed, lantern in hand. Deep underground, they discovered a massive chamber filled with glowing crystals. In its center was a pedestal with a single golden acorn. The oak's voice returned. "Plant this acorn where the old forest meets the new. It will restore balance to the land and preserve its secrets for future generations." Ethan understood the weight of this task. Carrying the acorn, he retraced his steps and emerged from the earth. Over the next weeks, he traveled far and wide, searching for the perfect spot. Finally, at the edge of the forest, he planted the acorn in fertile soil. As the first rains fell, a sapling sprouted almost instantly, glowing faintly in the moonlight. The forest seemed to sigh in relief, its leaves rustling like a song. Ethan knew his mission was complete, but the experience had changed him forever. Returning to the town, Ethan shared his final story with the library's visitors. Then, one quiet morning, he and Birch disappeared back into the forest, leaving behind a legacy of wonder. The townsfolk often whispered that he had become one with the wilderness, his spirit guarding the woods he loved so deeply. Years later, a massive oak grew where the golden acorn was planted. It stood as a symbol of harmony and mystery, inspiring all who came to the forest to listen to its whispers and seek their own adventure. In a small village, there lived two friends, Arif and Bilal. They had been childhood companions, always playing, laughing, and dreaming together. Arif's father was a gardener, and Bilal's father was a farmer. Their lives were simple yet joyful. One day, a rumor spread about a rare, fragrant flower in the nearby forest. It was said that whoever found this flower could have all their wishes fulfilled. Arif and Bilal decided to find the flower to help improve their village. The journey was tough. Thorny bushes, wild animals, and dense trees stood in their way, but their determination kept them going. Bilal often stumbled on the path, and Arif would help him up. When Arif felt scared, Bilal encouraged him to keep moving. After several days of travel, they finally reached the beautiful flower. Its fragrance filled their hearts with joy, but a message near the flower read, "This flower shall only be granted to those with pure hearts and honest intentions." Arif and Bilal looked at each other, and in unison said, "This flower is not for us, but for our village." Their sincerity worked like magic. The flower radiated its light and resolved all the problems of their village. Arif and Bilal's friendship became an inspiration for everyone, teaching them that the power of pure intentions and true friendship is unmatched.